Hey man, welcome back to another episode of Scrooston Media TV, man. I had to come talk about this one live, man. And normally I don't like speaking on these type of topics, but this one I gotta speak on. So I don't know if you're an artist or a blogger, I don't know, but 1090 Jake released footage of Boston Richey, basically giving up information in the case when he was 19. I want to be clear here. What I don't like, bro, is people really exposing people. I don't like that, regardless if that person did something or not. I'm not one of them. Even if I have an issue with somebody, I'm not trying to expose nobody. Now, I'm not saying 1090 Jake doing that, but he's been going at this for a little while now. So I don't really understand his motive behind doing this. I'm not saying he wrong, but I'm just confused, really. But I want to put it like this. I'm not against nobody doing what they feel like is best for them. I'm gonna just make that clear. If a person willingly gave up information, obviously that person felt like that was best for them. And who am I to tell that person, oh, don't do that, you wrong for that, you a snitch? I'm not gonna do that. Now, I didn't grow up in the streets, but I'm streetwise. I got street knowledge and stuff like that, so I never claimed to be a street dude, so I don't live by those principles. I'm not saying I ever told on somebody or whatever, but I don't put myself in those positions. I'm always by myself, I always move by myself, especially these days, the more and more older I get. Now, with that being said, did Boston Richey give up information? Yeah, he did. You know, you can watch the videos, I watched it, but once again, who am I to say he's wrong for that? If that's what he felt like he had to do in that situation, oh well. You know what I'm saying? But to consistently make posts and make videos and release footage and stuff like that, trying to get everybody to look at this man as a snitch, I don't respect that. Man or woman, whatever, whoever it is. I just don't understand the motive. I don't even know if they even got any beef. I don't know none of that, and I don't care about none of that. I'm just trying to see why is this constantly a thing. Now, with that being said too, if you listen to Boston Richey music, I have, I'm sure a lot of other people have, you know what I'm saying, I'm a fan of his music. He do talk about street stuff. So, with that being said, if you're talking about street stuff and you are active in those streets, they do have rules, whether it's unwritten rules or not. You know, and giving them information, you're not supposed to do that in that world. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's right or wrong. Like I said, I don't live that life, so I don't, them rules don't apply to me. So he did give up information. You know, you can watch the videos out there. So now, is this gonna hurt his rap career? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we seen 6ix9ine do this shit. He even openly admitted that he did it and still got a career. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I like Boston Richey music. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like they're gonna try to crucify him for this. You know, which they do, a lot of rappers who you know, talk about that street stuff. You know, and like I said, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but when you talk about those type of activities and you partake in those type of activities, there are rules, unwritten rules, whatever you want to call it. And giving up information, regardless of the situation, you're not supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? But I also would say when people are young, because obviously the situation, the video 1090 Jake uploaded, I think he was 19. So, you know, we all could probably consider 19, you know what I'm saying, you're grown, you're a young adult. But at the same time, when you get young adults in a courtroom with a, you know what I'm saying, going against dealing with a serious situation, like he's dealing with, what was dealing with, you know, stuff like that. Most of the time, I think young people are gonna fold under those situations, them circumstances. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna give up something. I'm not saying all youngsters, but a good percentage of them is gonna give up information. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times youngsters don't realize what they getting themselves into until they get in, you know, interrogation room or a courtroom and realize how serious the situation is. So, like I said, he did what he did. You know, the footage out there, the officer asked him questions about what happened in that situation. I'm not gonna speak on the situation because, like I said, you can go watch the video for yourself. I'm not here to crucify that man or for whatever. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to just, you know, to talk about this whole situation as a whole. You know, like I said, 1090 Jake, I don't understand his motive behind this. Even if he's a real street nigga, you know, he's part of the streets, he did what he did. What do you gain from exposing this man? That's my question. You know what I'm saying? What do you gain from exposing that man? I just think that shit lame, and I'm always gonna think that shit lame when people are out to expose somebody, whether you got beef with that person or not. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he did what he did. There's plenty of artists in the industry that have probably told or whatever, did whatever. You know what I'm saying? But to consistently post that shit and try to tear this man down, I don't respect that. So, like I said, I had to come on here and talk about this right quick. You know, it's out there. Boston Richey, he did give up information in that video. But like I said, I'm not here to crucify that man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say it once again. Whatever a person chooses to do, that's what they choose to do. If he felt like giving up that information at that time was the right thing to do, who am I to tell that man he's wrong for that? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, when you part of them streets, they have unwritten rules, and that's one of the unwritten rules right there is that you don't cooperate under no circumstances, regardless of it. How serious it is, you don't talk to the police about nothing. So, like I said, I'm just trying to see what's 1090 Jake motive behind all this, man. Like I said, I'm not saying he's wrong. If he feel like he got exposed, man, that's on him. But I'm not understanding why. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you gain from this? You know what I'm saying? Is somebody paying you or what? Or are you just doing it for content? You know what I'm saying? And we know this day and age that we live in, trying to get content is at an all-time high. You know, trying to go viral is at an all-time high. I'm not saying he's trying to go viral. Obviously, he already has a fan base and a following. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to understand his motive behind this, man. Like I said, I had to come tap in, you know, about this Boston Richey, 1090 Jake releasing the footage of him being interrogated when he was 19. Like I said, it's up there, it's out there. If y'all want to go check it out, go look at it, you know what I'm saying? But he did give up information about what happened, you know what I'm saying? He did point out people that was a part of that situation, but like I said, if that's what he chose to do, that's on that man. Who am I to tell that man what to do and what not to do? You know what I'm saying? We all got choices in this world. It's either you gonna make them or you're not gonna make them. It's either yes or no. You know, it is what it is. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. One love.